dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool off. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for this. We got.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. The Toronto Raptors control the tap. Leonard. Now that's a contest. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
To Gasol. Pascal Siakam. Down low Gasol. Nuggets have it. Good look there, but it's no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's Denver's ball. Sizing up the defense. Has a look. Deep two there. Won't go. To Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Lowry. And the finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Murray with it. Down 4. Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Screen coming.
Take coming.
Leonard. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Short jumper off the mark. Murray into the front court. Trailing by 4. Knocked loose. Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Millsap to Jokic. And scores.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Denver's got it. To Jokic. Marc Gasol pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard. To Gasol. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Murray with the basketball. 8-2 our score. Here comes the screen. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
Nuggets with the basketball. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Curling inside. Kawhi Leonard, now 3 for 9.
Way to hit, way to hit.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray with it. 10-6, our score. Raptors come away with it. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Fires the three. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. Jamal Murray. Rebound comes to Lowry. To Gasol. Pascal Siakam. Denver ball right now. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Jamal Murray trying to cash in on a three-point play for his career, 89%. To Leonard. Lowry. To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Fred VanVleet. Leonard. Jay, he missed his first 5 shots, but he finally gets one to go down from 3.
0 for 5 means absolutely nothing to me. If you make your next 10 shots, you'll finish the game 10 of 15. That'll probably get you $150 million.
Marc Gasol sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
4-3. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Nuggets have the possession. To Jokic. Goes to the left side. Millsap to Jokic. Short jumper misses. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. Can't convert the free throw. Jokic to Porter. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
He was so wide open. Pretty much looked like a deer staring into the headlights. Last resort, but still, points on the board.
To Leonard. Ibaka. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Van Vliet. Count it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Nuggets have the possession. Shot from in close, no good. Lowry with it. It's a 9-point lead. To Ibaka. Lowry to Ibaka for three. Always tough against this guy. Serge Ibaka, good closeout, still hits.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the three.
Murray into the front court. Down a dozen. Barton. From the outside, no good.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Lowry to Van Vliet. With a drop step. Marc Gasol, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
No good. Defense catching a break there.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Van Vliet. Lowry. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Drives, but a shot won't go down. On the follow, way to stay with it.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
To Gasol. Leonard. To Lowry. Leonard. Lowry. His first effort off the mark.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard to Van Vliet. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Paul Millsap. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Leonard. Lowry. That won't go. Slams it home on the putback.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Trying to cash in. Wide open look won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
To Ibaka. Lowry. To Van Vliet. From long range, Fred Van Vliet locked in on that one.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Ibaka. Lowry. Ibaka guarded by Jeremy Grant. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry, they work it down to Gasol. Mason Plumlee with the block. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 17, Jeremy Lin. Entering the game for
knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Fred VanVleet to Jeremy Lin. Fred VanVleet to Lin. To VanVleet. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The assist from number 5, Will Barton.
Leonard. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
It's Denver's ball. Kawhi Leonard. Huge block. Add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Barton shot off the mark. That's the end of the quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Barton into the front court. His guys down big. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights.
And a putback slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Barton into the front court. He'll run the offense. Norman Powell sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lin to Powell. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, short. Denver's got it. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Gasol. A pass stolen by the Nuggets. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Ibaka. Powell to Gasol. Down low. Can't connect from in close. To Will Barton. Can't connect. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Barton into the front court. Down by 15. Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block. Taken by the Raptors.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Count the bucket for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Nuggets with the basketball. The drive right to the back.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Powell to Gasol. Marc Gasol, 4 out of 7.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Marc Gasol swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Serge Ibaka with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Jeremy Lin. Gasol. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Gasol to Powell. And the rebound taken down by Harris. Barton. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Surveys the floor. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Pascal Siakam trying to cash in on the three-point play. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Barton. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Denver ball right now.
Block up. Here you come.
Barton on the drive, can't finish.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
And stuffs it home. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Lin. Pascal Siakam. To Jeremy Lin. Pascal Siakam. Serge Ibaka. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Serge Ibaka has such a good jump shot for somebody 6'10", but every time I hear his name, I just can't help but think about what would have been in OKC.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To Will Barton. Cleared by Ibaka. To Lin. To the outside. Pascal Siakam to Jeremy Lin. Fires the three. Jeremy Lin forcing that one there. Well defended. He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Here's a chance from long range. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lowry guarded by Jeremy Grant. Fires the three. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Serge Ibaka tips it to the rim, lays it up and in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Kawhi Leonard here against Jeremy Grant. To Lowry. Leonard. To Lowry. 4-3. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Kyle Lowry. He's going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Subbing in for the Denver Nuggets, number 1.
Marc Gasol rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Gasol. To Leonard. And he finishes at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a T.
Leonard. Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Millsap. Can't connect from inside. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Pascal Siakam down low Gasol. To Lowry. Pascal Siakam. Lowry. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Great dish to set it up. Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Lowry to Ibaka. to shoot for Toronto to Gasol. The shot, almost. Murray with the basketball. Down a bundle. Jokic. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Now a whistle, and Toronto is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 23.
Toronto with the basketball. For three. Off the iron. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
From long range. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. With the step back.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Ibaka. Deep left corner. Leonard to Van Vliet. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over him.
I got ball. It's all me.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Around the perimeter. And counted at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Pascal Siakam snatching it out of the air. Toronto has the basketball. Beyond the arc for 3. And he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
And that's really good recognition by the offensive player. When you're dribbling the ball up the court, if you see the defense take his eye off you for a second, if you're in range, you let that fly because it can also enhance your chances for an offensive rebound.
And the basket good at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here comes the screen. Leonard. No good. That's great defense. Goes reverse to lay it in.
The assist from number 4, Paul Millsap.
Going to launch beyond the arc.
The assist from number 43.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Raptors were the dominant team in that first half, without question. And the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Nuggets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Blocks.
The Toronto Raptors have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Nuggets have the possession.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball. Pick up. Match
To
up.
Millsap. Porter. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
The assist from number 1.
To Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. Murray with it. His guy's down big. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lowry. He was 0 for 6 to start. Let's see if that 3 turns things around.
Well, there's this old saying, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. This is why you've been practicing in the offseason so hard. You never let one miss deter you from taking the next.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Fires the 3. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Has a look. Chance for Jokic off the mark. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Let's go.
Shot clock winding down. To Lowry. Here's a chance from long range. And Kyle Lowry. Muscle memory put to good use there.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Marc Gasol pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. To Jokic. Pascal Siakam sends it away. Pascal Siakam with the block. Kyle Lowry, huge block. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Here we go. I got ball. You on the island now. Here, come on up.
Pascal Siakam sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Leonard. The pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. To Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. To Leonard. Fires the 3, and Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Nuggets have the possession. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Gasol. To Lowry. Deep right corner. Leonard to Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Lowry knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
It's Denver's ball. To Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
These breakdowns happen because the team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Leonard. For 3. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Goes to the right side. Pascal Siakam. Five to shoot for Toronto. Pascal Siakam. Pass there, taken away by Denver.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second. Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Millsap. To Jokic. Goes to the left side. From long range. Can't connect. Trouble getting the ball across half court. Jokic to Will Barton. Pascal Siakam swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Gasol. Nikola Jokic with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a chance. Won't go. The follow won't go either. Kyle Lowry tips it. Kyle Lowry rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Has a look. Murray's shot won't fall. To Leonard. Lowry. Not getting the bounce. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
The jumper's off the mark. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. And he drains it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Denver's got it to Millsap. Porter. Curling inside. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Leonard. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry. Textbook defense. Jokic. Rocking the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Now the Raptors going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Leonard gets it in the left corner. Jeremy Lin. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Pascal Siakam pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Jamal Murray. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Siakam here against Jeremy Grant. To Powell. Jeremy Grant sends it away. And that one out of bounds off a nugget. Substitution being made in this one. Pascal Siakam. Leonard. Doesn't get the bounce. To Leonard. And that one is out. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Nuggets with the basketball. Pascal Siakam with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Pascal Siakam to Powell. Deep left corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
A big finish at the rim. Here on the home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Powell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. To Powell.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
5 to shoot for Toronto. Beyond the arc for 3. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Runner here. Won't go. To Lin. Powell to Jeremy Lin. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Norman Powell. No good. Pascal Siakam. Huge block. That'll get out off the Raptors. Time for some new personnel into the game. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Ibaka. That misses with 3 seconds left. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all Raptors. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting 5 has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by... I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. And he'll go to the foul line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Mason Plumlee has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. Nope, first one does not go. Oh, he missed on a pair. Powell to the rim. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Barton. Marc Gasol sends it away. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Oops, he missed the first one. Missed the second. 0 for 2. To Powell.
Everybody get back, get back, get back, get back, get back.
To Ibaka. Powell. To Ibaka. Powell. Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Porter. Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Powell. Down to 5 on the 24. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Denver ball right now.
I got ball. I got ball. Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Team foul number 4. Charlie Raptors are at the limit. Entering the game for the Nuggets.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Raptors ball.
To Lowry. Ibaka. They work it down to Gasol. To Ibaka. Lowry. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. Marc Gasol swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
4-3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Martin into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton. Marc Gasol with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ibaka has a chance. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Porter. To Gasol. To Lowry. Ibaka. To Van Vliet. From the outside, no good. To Ibaka. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Lowry converts the three-point play as the Raptors able to extend their lead. Barton to Jokic. Kyle Lowry tips it. They've got it back. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Millsap.
I got ball.
Jokic. Pascal Siakam rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Leonard. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Martin into the front court. Down a bundle. To Millsap. Gasol.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw good, so they get the 3-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. To Gasol, down low. Leonard over to the right side. To Lowry. Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Nuggets have the possession. Barton. Harris's shot won't go. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Five to shoot for Toronto. Here's Leonard for 2. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
To Jokic. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Leonard. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Short jumper stays out. Leonard to VanVleet. Pass there, taken away by Denver. And watch him do the
Directly a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
to Leonard. Lowry. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Tough make through traffic.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
It's Denver's ball.
I got ball.
Down low Jokic. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Pascal Siakam goes to the left side. Defender going for the fake. Got him out of position for the dunk. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Marc Gasol.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Van Vliet. The pass set it all up.
I don't really care that Fred Van Vliet finished 3rd in the voting for 6th Man of the Year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snub. That 3 seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team to being a guy that sits on their bench to all of a sudden being one of the best players on their squad. That's a story, that's a narrative we need to focus on.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Siakam sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To Van Vliet. Lowry. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Gasol to Van Vliet. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Denver's got it. To Jokic. Driving right to the basket. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nikola Jokic at the line for 2 shots. A career 83% free throw shooter. Missed the second as well. To Van Vliet. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The drive, right to the basket. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Lowry.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Jamal Murray, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he makes them both. Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Lowry can't get the bounce.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Here comes the screen. Kawhi Leonard. The screen sets him up for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nuggets with the basketball.
Hey, watch
To Jokic. Oh, emphatic slam.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Gasol. Lowry gets it in the left corner. Shot clock violation. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Denver ball right now. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
So Lowry. Leonard. From long range. That no good. Off the mark. Around the perimeter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Murray into the front court. His guys down big. It's a big finish.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Toronto with the basketball. Beyond the arc for three. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. It's the Raptors with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were merciless in this game. What really stood out for me is how many times they scored on second-effort plays. It takes heart to keep up that kind of execution, and these guys were relentless. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors. The Nuggets seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game trap. Second chance points.
The Toronto Raptors were most impressive in the way they turned their effort into second chance points. If I was their coach, I'd be very proud of the team for the way they played with heart.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Denver Nuggets. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me.